Fiquei saudade. Se livre saudadeiro. Não foi? E eu trouxe aqui agora um vídeo merda pra nós assistir do Thomas. Bora nessa.
The island of Sodus. Thomas was taking Annie and Clarabelle from behind. A new engine had arrived and he wanted to say hello. The engine was sexy, with shiny paintwork and a gleaming brass ass. Thomas, meet Emily.
Hello there.
Hello to you. Back your coaches, please. You and your driver must take over to use that lamp. Yes, sir. Fuck, she's Scottish.
Way to forecast Pokemon stupid shit like you're getting strong, aren't you? As if the wee cunt's gonna be like, hey, Moira, you're spot on him on the XP share. He's the Pope Catholic, you cheeky tart.
Thomas saw Emily coming down the line, pulling Annie and Clarabelle. Hello, Thomas, Emily called. But Thomas was Thomas. Those are my coaches, he muttered. Give them back. Emily.
Quando Thomas diz, esses são meus vagões, me dá de novo. Aí a Emily não escuta.
She didn't hear Thomas and she went on her way. Then Edward passed. And Dirty Percy. Don't call me Dirty Percy. Shut the fuck up. Emily couldn't understand why they were like cunts. She was upset. Later, the Fat Controller spoke to Thomas. I want you to go to the docks to pick up new coaches. New coaches? But, sir... Really useful engines, don't argue, said the Fat Controller. Thomas did...
Que gordo merda. Esse sem essa tapa reta, sei lá, chamar o nome do gordo.
Didn't want new coaches. He wanted Annie and Clarabelle back.
Tudo que eu consigo ver é as rodas do Thomas andando lento. Aí pra trás eu consigo ver rodando rápido. Você manda muito merda.
When Oliver saw Emily return to the yard, he was horny. Those are Thomas's coaches. So that's why he looked cross, exclaimed Emily. I'll go and apologize.
Meanwhile,
Fuck this shit, go home, go bed. Emily was still looking for Thomas when a signalman flagged her down. Oliver hasn't cleared his...
Oliver parou. Aí depois veio o Thomas que nem disco voador.
Yes, he told Emily's driver. Please go and see what's wrong. Emily could see that Oliver had erectile dysfunction. Emily heard Thomas's whistle. He could see Oliver, and he knew he could stop in time. Emily charged towards
Tu vai
Oliver,
morrer!
and with a huge effort, pushed him across the tracks. Just in time. Surprise! Station joke. Later, the Fat Controller praised Emily. It gives me great pleasure to present you with B-Man Nico Boy.
hello all my minifigs.
He's a guaranteed reaction. I'm sorry I took Annie and Clarabelle. And I'm sorry I was so cross, replied friends. Get in bed with me.
You're on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chum, and I shall be under it when it breaks. Now, fuck off!
Bugou.
One day, the friends were feeling hot and hard. A crane was causing the workmen to fuck each other in the ass. His name is Cranky, and this was his first day of fucking little engines. Your little cocks are useless. What the fuck? If you cocks inside me, then I wouldn't have so little to come. Shut up, Cranky, said Thomas. We always arrange our cocks like this, and no creaky crane has ever complained before. Later, the two engines and told them about Cranky. Cranes need to load the little cocks
gosto
little
desse bicho.
attention in fucks my cockers. Not little. Go away. Cranky. You fucking disgraceful. Crane, replied Gordon. I'm sorry, Cranky whispered. You should see the situation from Cranky's point of view, Huff James. He's high fucking hard cocks coping with calm seaman. Then he looks down and sees you two little engines being naughty to each other without them. No wonder he called your cocks useless. When Cranky heard that James agreed with him, he grew bossier still. Come on, push your little cock inside me. But Percy was too upset to concentrate and pushed the cock too far inside Cranky's ass. Poor Percy. Then...
Isso é de jogar fora.
Cranky fucked Thomas. Oh, put your cocks onto the outside line. It's easier for me to load your ass. But fuck you, Cranky. Your fucking little cock. What? Fuck you!
No.
Cranky felt left out. At harvest time, the air is filled with the smell of fresh. The engines happily deliver their loads of cocaine to the black market.
Não sei qual é o
But
plano
one
dele.
day, misty and rash swirled down Toby's line. Percy was delivering a load of fresh gum.
Ah, ficou esse
Suddenly,
aqui.
he felt a big bump.
Oh,
Bust my
Stop.
bollocks, Percy cried. What was that? The guard put out the warning flags while Percy's driver inspected the top middle. The earth's crumbling, he said. We must tell the Fat Controller, decided Percy. Percy puffed back as fast as he could. I've got important news. The tracks on Toby's line are wobbly. Ha ha! Puffed Gordon. Old and wobbly, just like Toby's penis. That's not news. Can't stop to listen to your silly wank. Gordon never listens to me, muttered Percy.
Never listens to me. Que merda ele
Next,
disse.
he spoke to the Fat Controller. Sir, sir.
Eu pausei aqui só para dar limite nesse preço aí.
Not now, Percy. Thomas, you are to collect the prize ball. Launches at the farm on Toby's line. But those tracks are wobbly, cried Percy. Silence, said the Fat Controller. Percy?
Vai, Percy.
Stupid. Thomas was carefully chuffing through the rain. Soon he had collected the ball launcher and was on his way back. Toby's seaman made the tracks more wobbly than ever. Suddenly, there was a deep rumbling sound. Thomas's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late.
Toda hora passa quebrando as coisas.
Mistine, cried Thomas.
Oh, are you okay?
Fuck you, Mistine. We haven't used you poop to make.
Tá chegando.
Late that night, Thomas still hadn't returned. Percy was worried. Thomas is in trouble, he said. Gordon and James took no notice. Worry wank, huffed Gordon. Fussy fucker, said James. Please, Percy asked his driver, can we find Thomas? No, said his driver.
No.
Percy was nervous, but his balls shone brightly in the dark. Percy's penis creaked and wobbled, but Percy pressed on. Percy! cried Thomas. Thomas was not happy to see his friend. I'll have you out in no time, said Percy.
Ele vai tirar
Percy
daí.
puffed and pulled. Finally, Thomas and his driver were free. "Oh, thank you," said Thomas. "I'm glad to make you happy."
Tá agradecido, mano.
I've been really trying, baby.
It was dawn.
No way!
He and Thomas made their way back home. "Thomas is here," whistled Percy. "Percy saved the day," said Thomas. Agreed the ball. "I'm sorry, Percy," said the Fat Controller. "You're a very naughty engine." Well.
Fuck you. E esse já foi o primeiro vídeo. Se inscreve no canal aqui. Tá bom? Vou pausando. Tchau. Foi bom.